up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Witch Watch Chapter 230. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content because, unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked fall anime season, wrapping up, in which we did cover Boku no Hero Academia final season. Well, Spy Family season 3 is ending next week. We wrapped up our coverage last Friday of Sanda. Togenaki is ending next week. Digimon ended yesterday. Well, the first part did. The next part starts up in January. And Gachi Kuda is ending today, and yeah, we still got one more week to go for Spy Family Season 3 and One Punch Man Season 3. Well, after this week, we got one more week of One Punch Man Season 3. And there's even more on the way, including Witch Watch, which, by the way, we did not get anything at Jump Festa for Season 2. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, that was a very interesting confrontation we had at the food court. Yeah, I can't wait to get into these pairings, though. Oh, because let's be real, we already know two of the pairings, and one of them, well, both of them are amazing ships, let's be real, but one of them, yeah, I've been waiting for that ship to be official for a minute. One of them's already official, but the other one is, like, semi-official. But anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. A few hours earlier, while Morihito and Shikimi negotiated in the food court, since Morihito stepped out, seems wisest to have you available instead. Of course, it's best to have Wolf out. Give me more food! And this chapter is titled Pairing Planning. Let's see, right before the infiltration mission. You think Morihito honestly believes old man Koguryo? Well, how do you mean? I mean, are we sure this ain't a trap? Well, what reason do we have to believe that guy? I mean, he's dying from cancer. He got nothing to lose. I wondered about that too. Well, according to Morihito, he had the look of a man telling the truth. Wait, how's that proof? Seriously, are we sure about this? That must have resonated with they must have resonated with each other, one step parent to another. So you're saying he was swayed by emotion? Despite seeming super logical, Moy falls for scams pretty easily. Well, I don't trust that old man. If he's a spy, we're getting lured into a trap that'll destroy us all. I want to believe him, really, I do. But, oh, by the way, we had Dr. Koguryo take a Sonowanist pills to see if he was lying or not. I regret my life choices so much. Hippolyta is too precious to me. Oh, I don't want to die. What, you use snow artist like a truth serum? Well, then that was the truth. Well, that was really smart, not gonna lie. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's why the infiltration plan. They're gonna come at us before they split that bone, are they? Well, that would be unlikely. I'm taking off for... Wait, what? I'm taking off for a minute. What? No, we all have to stay in the house. I won't be gone long. Ugh. So yeah, seems the big day is coming up soon. Morihito thinks we can do it without fighting, but I don't see it going that smoothly. If and when a fight happens, it's my job to be on the front lines. Worst case, I might not come back alive. He went make it up, said Ship. Can't ask for a kid before then. That come off as harassment. Oh my god, I can't believe he just fucking did this. Seriously, you know what? I'm not surprised by this. Can't ask for a kid before then. That come off as harassment. So let me put it this way instead. Before the big battle, I want your answer to the question I asked you that day. Okay, that's fair. I want to know! I fucking love that Wolf said that. That would just be straight up harassment. You know what? I really hope that that's accurate and that's not the localizers being a bunch of dickheads. I probably should check. I know I should check. Oh my god. Oh god, please. Please. Anyways, there it is. 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, right when I rolled 6, is that when you scored better? Shell on the Dragon God smiles upon me! I love you so much for that. Oh, pipe down. That's double the ante pay up. Crap, I'll have enough. That puts you, 3,200 Pelica in the hole. You have to do as I say 3 times. Miharu? Lend a bro 3,000 Pelica. Lend you what? What are you two doing? This better not be gambling. Duh, of course not. This is our own original currency. Yeah, the Pelica. Don't give it funny names. The fuck is this? How am I supposed to lend you make-believe money? I'm not Pelica Bank. Oh yeah, good point. I asked out of pure habit. Don't make an unconscious habit of borrowing money. Man, all my money practically flew out of my wallet. But you bet it did. Funny when you can't fly yourself. Huh? Really? Tenga were able to fly back in the day, but you can't. Ooh! All the other guys got born with their ancient ancient powers because they're destined to protect Nico or whatever. Morihito's got the ancient ogre's strength. Keiko can transform. Miharu can drain people's energy. All of them are just as powerful as the monsters of yore, except for you, the Tengu. Oh, boy! Oh! That hurts! If a Tengu can't fly, it's just a big-nosed bragger. Oh! That was mean! Secret technique, spring bamboo, shoot digging! Ouch! Hey, what was that for? Ooh. Why am I surprised by that? You had that shit coming. Shut up! I'm proud of my Tengu heritage. Don't go trampling on it like that, you sensitive jerk. Well, for all your Tengi pride, you don't go the Tengi nose to, wait, you don't got the Tengi nose to go with it. You sure have, wait, you sure you haven't regressed too far? What'd you just say about me? Wait, sorry, what'd you just say to me? Come at me. Cabin fever will do this, I guess. This house is turning into a sketchy neighborhood. Oh my god, it really is. Okay, here we go. I gave it a lot of thought. Keigo realizes how weak he is and he's trying to better himself. I'm a weak person too. I wrestle with the feelings of inferiority compared to Mom and Nico. I'm not that good at my spells. A part of me wanted someone to protect my poor, feeble self. That I think is why I was attracted to your strength. But that's not the right solution. I want to become strong enough to protect the one I care about. And I want to share my life with someone who will grow and get stronger with me. So I'm... Yeah, she turned him down! She chose Keigo! So, I'm sorry. Don't apologize. No? This is the first time I ever hated my strength. Wolf, thank you. I'm flattered you feel that way about me. It's okay. I'm feeling good now that it's all cleared up. Next, it's your turn. Make sure you tell him. She chose Keigo! Keigo's rule! I'm so happy right now! Huh? Oh, must have been Wolf for a while. Did he leave me any notes? Met with Nemu. What? Did what I meant to, huh? Feeling good now. No way. What does any of this mean? He never leaves me notes that make sense. He saw Nemu, did what he meant to do, and now he feels good? Don't tell me, the two of them are a text from Nemu. Hello, did you get Wolf's message? We had an important discussion today. We met and talked, and I realized we just couldn't go on like we were. I had to speak up and tell him how I really feel and who I really loved. She confessed to what? No, she didn't. No. And sorry for telling the text. I feel so embarrassed. Oh, you fucking retard! Oh, she's in love with Wolf. Makes sense, I guess. No, get it! I did it. I sent it. Oh my gosh, here it is. Keigo replied. Okay, I understand your true feelings, but did you really need to tell me that? What? Wait, what? You're kidding me? To be honest, it's like TMI. I really didn't need to know. But I guess you felt deserved to, for whatever reason. Seriously? Did he really just send this to me? After I worked up my courage to confess it? You fucking moron! He doesn't know! You have to say it in person. Yeah, like TMI. What is wrong with him? Fine, then forget, you jerk! The next day, and that's why I asked all four of you witches to be present today. We need the four of you to pair up with us familiars and infiltrate the ship. I came up with the, four pairs that I think would work best. So you got Nico and Morihito. Okay, so Momochi is going to be with Kanchi and Bon. Okay. And then, yeah, I figured it was going to be Chami and Maharu. That makes the most sense. That should be everyone. I don't know why you would, but if anyone disagrees, raise your hands. What? Practically all of you? Why? What's wrong with the pairs I came up with? Why doesn't suddenly feel so awkward in here? What happened? Somebody say something! Just do it! Damn it! So the pairs have to be redone from scratch. What will happen to the mission now? Poor Moy, it's always tough going. Every demon, even demons cry, but like... Oh, man. Yeah, it's understand. Like, that was my original thought, like, prior to this chapter, that it would be, Kanchi and Bon, with the, with Momochi, like, my process of elimination. But yeah, after this chapter, yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. After that fight, no fucking way. But Kate, dude, you can't do this shit over text. No! That's so close, though! Oh, we're so close, but she chose Kato! I'm so, like, let's be real. We all knew we all knew NEMU was gonna choose Kago. We all knew it. Like, even though all us women want to be saved, we do. I mean, women, you are lying if you are saying that you do not want to be saved. And I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about like a white knight like Wolf. Oh my God, yes, you do. Do not deny that shit. But I like what NEMU said. I'm gonna go back to what NEMU said because I think that's really important. I gave it a lot of thought. Keiko realizes how weak he is and he's trying to better himself, which is a real turn on. That's like a manly thing. Is a real man, at least from my point of view, and I want to know what you guys think. If from a woman's perspective and from a man's perspective. If it's it takes a lot of courage, but I'm just thinking that it's a huge turn on to realize how weak you are and trying to better yourself. And like a woman seeing that, especially someone like NEMU, is just like probably like, oh my God, that's really sexy. But then there's this, especially when you have NEMU who is like this. I'm a weak person too. I wrestle with feelings of inferiority compared to Mom and Nico. And remember, Keigo is literally dealing with the same thing. He is dealing with his inferiority complex to Wolf. For one thing, it's like a war within his own body. That sucks. But not just that, he's also dealing with Maharu, Kanchi, and Moi, but like, and that's one thing, right? But he's also dealing with it in his own self. I think that's kind kind of worse compared to what Nemu's dealing with. And I think Nemu seeing that and seeing Keigo overcoming that as is probably like turning her on so much. But anyways, so I wrestle with feelings of inferiority compared to Mom and Nico, and in Keigo's case, that would be like the equivalent of like Kanchi and Moi, and technically Hiro as well. I'm not that good at my spells. A part of me wanted someone to protect my poor feeble self. That I think is why I was attracted to your strength. But that's not the right solution. I want to become strong enough to protect the one I care about. And I want to share my life with someone who will grow and get stronger with me. But the thing is though, and it's really, really sad that she's looking at Wolf like this, because Wolf is not strong. Well, Wolf is strong, but like, he could be stronger. And not seeing Wolf's weakness and vulnerability, and not seeing like, oh my god, you know, I could see myself getting stronger with him. That's kind of the downfall for Wolf. And I think, like, looking at Wolf's response, looking at his facial expression, it's like, he's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. He realizes how shallow it was. He sees what Keigo sees in Nemu, and why he's feeling the way he does for her, and why it is real. Because Keigo and Nemu, what they really do have, or potentially have, is real love. And it's kind of, think of it like let's compare it to Nico and Moi. It's the same thing. They're both strong, technically. They both are. But they also recognize their own weaknesses. And they try to bring out the best in each other as well, and grow together. And and they also want to protect each other. Nemu sees that Keigo does that for her. And she doesn't see that Wolf could do that for her. But the thing is that I don't think Nemu realizes, either that or she's just ignoring at the moment, is that she's going to have to deal with Wolf as well. That they are a package. I think she knows that they are a package deal. But like at the same time, it's like I think she can accept it, which is a huge, huge thing. But damn. But like, I gotta wonder, what's gonna happen from here? Because this can't be one of those things. Because we've seen this with other series, like, for example, like with Undead Unluck, where, well, kind of like with Undead Unluck, it was supposed to be where Victor, like, dissolved and, like, completely disappeared. But, nah, he ended up having his own separate goddamn body. But maybe we could get this here with Wolf, or Wolf I don't want to see Wolf go away, though. I like Wolf. I'm really curious how this is going to go. I wonder if this is going to tie into what, remember what Bon was saying about, what was it? This. Like how she was talking about how like that everyone else got born with their ancestors' powers except for Conchi. Poor Conchi, in terms of flying. But like I'm so curious what this is gonna mean for Wolf, because like I just think about like I think about Jekyll and I'm like, well, Jekyll transforms, but like it's not like a completely separate personality. We've seen like separate personality disorders before. We have, but like I think this is a whole different thing. I don't know how this is like. Is this gonna be the only other one I could think of off the top of my head that I could see something very I kind of would like to see here is oh my god, is Evil Eye Gigi, where we saw Evil Eye fuse his, but that's because he had a huge amount of ki though, or natural, because he was a freaking prodigy. There was like a fusion of him and an Evil Eye. Now, if we have that here, now that would be interesting, especially with Nico's magic. I'm very curious if we could get that. I don't know. Something's got to give. There's got to be something. Because I feel so bad for Wolf. Like, it's not fair to him. It's so not fair to Wolf. Like, something's got to give. Something. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Witch Watch content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Find us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.